Good afternoon, everybody. How is everybody this Wednesday? My name is Dawn Littlejohn, and if you're joining me live, drop me a hashtag live in the comments. Um, Let me know that you're here and where you are tuning in from. Today, we're going to go over 8 characteristics of self-confident people. I know a lot of us at certain times have struggled with self-confidence, right? Um, and the more we learn about what it is and what the characteristics are, the more we can apply this and be self-confident and present that and gravitate towards those people who have these characteristics. So, do you know how to recognize the self-confidence in other people? Um, Self-confidence is very important. So if you didn't have any self-confidence at all, you probably would not leave the house. Sorry, Sadie is trying to get situated over here. So we all have a degree of self-confidence, right? Because we get up, we go to work, we interact with people, we do the things that we need to do. So the self-confidence is having certainty in yourself to handle any issue that can come up in your life. It's also the certainty that you can make positive things happen. So we all go through different storms in life. And I made a post today on my Facebook profile about the storms that we go through. So having self-confidence and trying to handle these issues that come up, it doesn't mean when we go through storms that we don't have self-confidence if those storms affect us. We've just got to look for the lesson in what's happening in that challenge, and know that this too shall pass, and we're going to get to the other side of it, and there's going to be beauty. And then we can look back and see what it was we were supposed to learn during that storm, right? I've done that tons of times. When you can do these things, when you can handle the issues that come up, and you can look at the positive things, then you have control over your destiny. A foundation of self-confidence is necessary to get the most of your life, right? The world is your oyster if you believe in yourself enough. We all have the ability inside of us to get us through whatever it is that comes. We just have to believe in ourselves. And if you're at a place where you don't believe in yourself, surround yourself with people who believe in you until you believe in yourself. So let's go over if you have the characteristics of self-confident people. So they have high standards for how others treat them. Those that lack self-confidence will tolerate others mistreating them. That doesn't mean that someone with a lot of self-confidence will throw a fit when someone is disrespectful to them, but it does mean they will draw attention to the behavior. That is enough to put an end to it. You deserve to be treated as well as anybody else. Stick up for yourself without being overly sensitive. People will be more respectful and your self-confidence will grow. So that's kind of like a healthy boundary, is the way I interpret that. If someone is mistreating me, I don't have to tolerate that. I can say, I will not tolerate this behavior from you, and draw a line in the sand. And it goes back to we teach people how to treat us, right? So if I'm accepting mistreatment from other people, I'm telling them it's okay to mistreat me. It's okay. But if I set that boundary with people, then I'm teaching them it's not okay to disrespect me. And it's not okay to mistreat me. If you do, I will not be here for you to continue to do that. Number 2 is good eye contact and body language. A confident person won't go through life looking down at their feet. They'll have their head up and look you directly in the eye. Their body language is open and inviting. Confident people aren't afraid or anxious, and their body language will demonstrate that. So I can remember a time when that's what I did, was look down at my feet. And I was told, quit looking at the ground, in an assertive way, which caught my attention. So I started practicing looking people in the eye. And once I dealt with my own self-confidence and self-esteem issues, I was able to look people in the eye. It exhibits good communication. It exhibits, I'm here with you, I'm listening to you, I'm trying to understand, and I'm trying to help, right? And if you'll pay attention to who gives eye contact and who doesn't, you'll be able to tell if they're a self-confident person or not. Number 3 is confident people are even-tempered. Confident people aren't easily thrown off their emotional game. They're in a pleasant mood most of the time. They take life as it comes and avoid overreacting. They don't feel insulted or slighted as easily as other people. And this is part of their appeal. So have you ever encountered somebody that has posture? They sit up straight, they look at you in the eye. If you say something that they don't like, they just, nod their head, or, okay, it's okay to agree to disagree. Those are really self-confident people. And you can learn a lot from those people and emulate that. And it really goes back to believing in yourself. It's really true that we are the sum of the 5 people that we surround ourselves with, right? Number 4 is assertive. When you're confident, you're comfortable going after what you want. You're not hesitant or fearful. You're confident that everything is going to work out in your favor. Pretend that you're assertive for a day. Notice how much more confident you feel. When you adopt the behaviors of a confident person, you'll start to feel more confident. That makes sense. Don't be so passive you let people walk all over you, but don't be aggressive where you repel people. Be assertive. This is what I want, and this is what I'm going to do to get what I want. That's being assertive. Number 5 is decisiveness. Confident people have an easier time making decisions and follow through on them. If you're regularly indecisive, you could probably use a boost to your self-confidence. Make a few decisions that you've been putting off and act on them. You'll feel more confident immediately. And I experience this a lot of times. I will think of something that I need to do, and I will tell myself, I'll do that in a few minutes. I'll do that, when I get finished with this right here, whatever. It's procrastinating. It's putting that thing off, and it keeps coming back to me, and I keep putting it off, and then I start to feel bad because I forget all about it. And then the next day, that same thing pops up and the same thing happens until I act on whatever that thought was that comes up. And then I feel better. I feel better about myself because I just went ahead and did whatever the thing was. Number 6 is they smile. If you're confident, why wouldn't you be smiling? You have confidence in yourself and your ability to affect the world. You have a lot to smile about, and you're not afraid to smile. People that lack self-confidence often sport a nervous smile, but that's not the same thing. That type of smile can be spotted from a mile away. So have you ever encountered someone and, they have that nervous laugh or that nervous grin just because you're doing it, but they don't really feel it? You can tell that. You can tell when someone is genuinely smiling or laughing and when they're putting on that fakeness. That's another way to tell if the person is self-confident or not. Number 7 is take risk. Taking risk is easier to stomach when you're confident in yourself and your abilities. Why wouldn't you take more risk if you expected success, right? I'm not afraid to succeed. I'm not afraid to fail. I'm expecting to succeed, and I'm going to succeed. The most successful people are highly confident and take the biggest risk. Of course, they do so intelligently. They don't just, put all their money over here and expect to be successful and it not turn out that way. You have to do some research before you take a big risk. I'm not saying, go out here and risk everything. But what I am saying is if you have a dream to do something, there's nothing stopping you from going after it but yourself. We stand in our own way. And if we'll just get out of our own way, then we can achieve those dreams. Sadie's on one. Number 8, they're able to say no. This is so important. The ability to say no gives you more power over your time and your emotional health. Studies have found that people that struggle to refuse requests are more stressed and depressed. A confident person is comfortable saying the word no to others. So, how many times have you said yes when you wanted to say no? That goes back to people pleasing. We don't have to please people. The only person we have to please is ourselves. And no is a complete sentence. N-O, no. It does not require any explanation. I have to protect my emotional health. And I have to protect my energy and my time. Just like everybody else is responsible for protecting theirs, I'm responsible for protecting mine. So, self-confidence is a foundation for all success. Without self-confidence, you're unlikely to even give yourself a chance to be successful. And all you've got to do is look over your own life and see Just look over your own life and reflect and see those times that you were self-confident, you made decisions, you took risks, you did what you were here on this earth to do, and you were assertive, and you made good eye contact. Those times, how did you feel? And what were the results? And the times that you were the opposite, how did you feel? And what were the results? Build your self-confidence and take control of your life. Everything becomes possible when you believe in yourself. Remind yourself of your many successes and then create a few more successes. Your self-confidence will grow accordingly. So I hope that this helped everybody today. I hope you got some tips and some things that you can apply in your own life and in selecting the people that you surround yourself with. If you got value from this today, drop me a hashtag value. Again, my name is Dawn Littlejohn, and I will see you guys next Wednesday. Have a great day.